I'm here at Logistic 2015. I'm at BYD, and I'm talking to Javier Contijoc.
Correct.
Okay. And you're here, what's your role at BYD?
I am the forklift director for Europe.
Okay. Why is everybody still in lead here, in this continent?
It's a tradition. It's a tradition that has not changed in 100 years. And until new technologies and safe lithium batteries have come, like we have them now, which has been an extremely safe lithium battery that allows you to benefit from fast charging, ultra fast range. And we just launched a new model range in the Netherlands.
Yeah, I mean, I just saw it here. We have it here in the back. We have the first lithium, it's not lithium-ion batteries. You have a different kind of batteries. What is it?
It's lithium iron phosphate.
Lithium iron phosphate. And what's the difference?
It's slightly less energy density than lithium-ion.
Like 10%.
Like 10%, but
sorry. Less density, 10% less density, and
let's say around 10% less density, but it has a huge advantage that is extremely stable under any condition. So you can burn it, you can put it at 1000 degrees, you can shake it, overcharge it, discharge it, and it will never, ever, ever give you an explosive event.
Yeah. And it's and you also give a warranty of 10,000 hours.
10,000 hours or 8 years, whatever, but that's not the warranty. The warranty is that after 10,000 hours or 8 years, we guarantee that the battery is still 65% good. So it's good probably for 15 years, but the guarantee is 8 years, 10,000 hours, 65% minimum.
Yeah. 65% guarantee. Then also, because you can charge it fast over breaks, you don't need a second battery. Is that the main argument for a lithium iron phosphate battery?
That's one argument. There are two. This is one because you charge it so fast you don't need to move it. You save time. But the second advantage is that you never need to replace the battery, and batteries are very expensive. So one battery for life means a lot of thousands of euros over a lifetime of 5 to 10 years for a normal user. Yeah. So the cost of ownership of this machine is around 50% less than the equivalent machine equipped with acid. Yeah.
So what is your goal with BYD? Do you want to sell trucks, or do you want to sell batteries to current providers of trucks?
We want to sell trucks. We have been selling batteries in Europe since 1999, and to telephone companies, hospitals, power stations, solar plants, and now we're launching this range of forklifts with the lowest cost of ownership in the world, I would dare to say. And we want the customers to enjoy our technology, not only the batteries, but the products on wheels, same as with the buses in Schiphol and taxis in Rotterdam and in Brussels. So we're launching a full range of products, lithium iron phosphate based.
Okay. So we'll see in this conservative market how successful you will be. One thing about BYD, I mean, you're a big battery provider in China, and you also provide buses. What kind of numbers, for example, buses, you were quoting them, do you have in China and taxis?
We have more than 1,000 taxis running in Shenzhen, which is our headquarters in the cities. We have around 7,000 buses running also in the two cities, Shenzhen and Shaoguan, and orders for around more than 10,000 buses.
How many kilowatt hour of batteries is in a bus nowadays?
A typical bus is 450 kilowatt hour battery, which allows it to go to 150 kilometers without recharging, without having to depend on infrastructure.
But that's not enough for a day work for a bus.
It is, believe me.
150 kilometers is enough?
150. So normally the typical bus, for instance, in Barcelona or in Milano, they run 16 hours, and it takes 5 hours to recharge, and it's good for the full day. So it's so good because you don't need to have recharging centers. You just leave with your load, return with your load, and do the following day. Fantastic.
BYD still grows as a battery manufacturer. How much does it grow per year in terms of capacity?
Around 25%.
You had 18 gigawatt per year, and you now produce 24?
Yeah, in the first original factory we had 18 gigawatt per year. Now it's growing at around 6 gigawatt per year.
Do you also have an idea about the pricing of lithium-ion or lithium iron batteries? How much do they go down per year?
I don't know how they go down, but I know that the normal price of a lithium-ion in the market is around 4 times the price of a lead acid. And normally they tend to go down, but at this point there's such a huge demand that we don't see the decrease short term.
Okay, so demand is so much that price will not go down before the capacity catches up with demand.
I think that's going to be the trend. There's a lot of companies that are looking to go towards lithium iron phosphate as the safe, high-density, total cost of ownership solution, and there are not so many suppliers in the world.
No. Okay, we have a little bit of a gigafactory coming from Elon Musk, but that's lithium-ion.
That's lithium. I think it's lithium ion. I'm not sure, but I think it's lithium ion.
It is lithium. It's Panasonic. It's a Panasonic factory and that kind of stuff. So do you? But the prices will not go down for the next 3 years. Is that your prediction?
Of course, it will go down because as more manufacturers bring more capacity into the market, I mean, the price per kilowatt needs to go down, and that's a logical trend that has been observed for the past years. Yeah. So it will go down. Yeah.
So for heavy trucks, for trucks, it's not a problem anymore. The price of the battery, you can be competitive. What about electric vehicles? How fast do you see that growing in China and other parts of the world?
In China, extremely fast because of the pollution issue. I mean, the government is really supporting with strength the implementation of fleets, electric fleets, and we are benefiting BYD by delivering huge orders of buses and taxis.
Yeah. Thousands at the time.
Yeah, we have orders up to 3,000 units in one order for one city. Europe is coming not so fast, but definitely it's coming. I mean, we all see the climate change problems, and electricity is the solution.
Yeah. So we need to be competitive with the normal combustion engine. We need 200 euro per kilowatt hour batteries. Do you see that? How long will that take before that will happen?
It's difficult to predict. I mean, it depends on how much new production is being installed worldwide. Yeah. To meet the demand. The demand, I think, is very high, and the production is not so high.
How many people work there at BYD?
180,000 employees.
And how much? And they work on batteries, but you do a lot of other things, right?
Yes, we do solar plants. I mean, solar power panels, and we do what else? I mean, cars, hybrids, gasoline cars, also buses.
Consumer electronic batteries.
Consumer electronics, and not only that, also computers and laptops, and many of the brands that you normally use and you buy we make them for them. We're a vertical provider of white electronics. So it's a huge concern with 15 factories and 180,000 employees.
Okay, BYD, the biggest battery factory in the world, is now starting in Netherlands and Europe with heavy trucks and trucks, and also coming with big trucks in the years next to come. See you from Logistic 2015.